they do after that, but Nintendo do want to continue the Metroid Prime series. And I doubt they're just gonna like leave it at Federation Force and Metroid Prime 4. But we don't even know if Metroid Prime 4 will be announced at E3 2016 to come out in 2017.
Are they getting a new Metroid game? And then Retro responded, but with a picture of a few pieces of Prime State. I believe there was 4 pictures. So obviously, tuned together Prime and 4, and people think Metroid Prime 4. But we don't know. Some people think it's a joke. I kind of thought it was a teaser announcement, but I'm starting to have doubts now.
Apparently from Reggie himself, we may have gotten our first official confirmation of a new Metroid game coming to E3 2017. Not just that, but another Zelda game on the Nintendo Switch.
There's been a rumor going on lately that there's not only one Metroid game coming to E3, there are in fact 2 Metroid games coming to E3. Now, this is insane because there's only one other time throughout the entire Metroid history where 2 Metroid games have come out on the same day. And that was in 2002, we had Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance and then Metroid Prime on the GameCube.
Type music. Oh my god! Wow. It's just a teaser, like people... 2 Metroid games at E3, so the rumors were true.
There was rumors going around a few weeks ago, nearly 2 months ago, that there was going to be 2 Metroid games at E3. And it seemed very unlikely that there would be. But funny enough, at this E3, what happened was we got 2 Metroid games. I still can't believe that I'm saying that, and I can't believe that happened. We got 2 Metroid games at E3 2017. I wasn't even expecting one. I was kind of like on the fence about it. I was hoping for it and I was getting excited for it, but there was that thought at the back of my mind where it's like, there probably won't be a Metroid game. Since Federation Force ties into Prime 4 with like Psylocke and all that, they would have to have stopped and scrapped the whole thing and start all over again. So it makes more sense that they're only starting now, after Federation Force came out.
Teaser for Metroid Prime 4 will probably be either sometime toward the end of this year, start of next year, or E3 2018 at the latest. If Metroid Prime 4 doesn't appear at E3 2018, I'll be kind of surprised. I imagine they'd have some stuff to show us by then. If not, then expect the game for like a 2020 release. But right now, I'm predicting like my original predictions for a 2019 release for Metroid Prime 4, whatever the game's going to be called. Profile or something that suggested it. And it said that Bandai Namco Singapore is developing it, but then it turned out that it was being moved to Japan for later development. And then there was a senior online programmer from Bandai Namco who said he was moving from Japan to move to Singapore or something to work on it. So it's not... There's a bit of inconsistency there. One said that it was going from Singapore to Japan. This person going from Japan to Singapore, so I don't know. But see, this has got people thinking that there's going to be online multiplayer for Metroid Prime 4, and to be honest, I wouldn't really be surprised, because... And this is just based on what I've seen with the other games, is... I want the world's design and layout, like the map, what you're going to explore, to be like Metroid Prime in terms of the scale. Like, it's massive, there's so much to explore. I want to have the uniqueness and standard features that Echoes had. You know, Echoes brought in all the Dark World and stuff, and it felt more like a Zelda game at times, and had these temples and stuff. Prime 4 should try to do something like that in terms of bringing something new. And from Prime 3 it should have the exploration of different planets and stuff. Obviously, they can't be as big as the original Metroid Prime because it just wouldn't be possible or plausible to do, I think. But one thing that disappointed me about Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was the lack of being able to use your ship. You could use it to bomb things and grapple things, and you'd fly to different planets, but you wouldn't do anything in space. And with Prime 4, I wanted to have, like, it'd be cool to have some sort of, like, battle with space pirates or something, or just your ship being more useful, because in Prime 3, you had all these features on the ship. If you pressed the different buttons, you would, like, different shields and missile systems and stuff, and you couldn't use any of it. So that's definitely something I want them to change. By now, I'm sure anyone who has any interest in Metroid or Nintendo knows exactly what's going on. I can't even, like, I'm still trying to figure it out because it's such a huge blow. Nintendo uploaded a video on their channel this morning at, I don't know, about 7 a.m. in which they gave a full, proper update on the development of Metroid Prime 4. It's scrapped. Last 2 years of development on Metroid Prime 4, story, gameplay, concept art, everything in the trash. And the team fired. So, what now? They gave it back to Retro Studios. Why they couldn't do that in the first place is beyond me. Retro wanted to make this game. Fans wanted Retro to make this game. Nintendo could have saved themselves millions of dollars if they gave Retro the game. But this is what we've come to. The game is not going to come out for another 3 or 4 years. At this rate, I don't even know if it will make the Nintendo Switch. We're going to end up like Breath of the Wild. Metroid Prime 4 is going to release for the next console, and they'll just have like on the Switch as well, but mainly for the next console. Which it doesn't sound like a lot at first. 20 out of 50 people. When you think about it though, 20 people in a room giving their expertise to new developers on how Metroid should be is very comforting, to say the least. And for the first time ever with this game, I feel relaxed and sort of confident, because now I know it's in good hands. Retro put out another job listing, this time for Boss AI Designer. Now, this sounds really exciting at first, because when I first heard this, by the way, I want to give credit to Super Metal Date 64 once again. This guy puts out terrific information. He's where I hear nearly all of the information regarding Metroid Prime 4. What is going on? I already lost my mind when Retro posted a single image yesterday on their Twitter banner. But right as I was about to sit down to record this one, they posted another one, this time on ArtStation. What does this mean? I am freaking out. There's so much we could delve into here. Just starting with the first image. I mean, this came out of nowhere. I was just casually scrolling through YouTube, and then suddenly everyone's posting about Metroid Prime 4, and I see this image, and I swear to God I almost passed out, because this is the first time we've seen Metroid Prime 4 since 2017. It's the first time we've seen absolutely anything of it. Granted, it's concept art, it's just a Twitter banner. It's probably not indicative of the final game, but it's something. And that's more than what we've had in 5 years. That alone is madness. They just showed concept art of Metroid Prime 4 on the official Retro Studios Twitter, and I'm fucking losing my mind right now. I will be doing a video analysis of it later on. Right now, I can't even comprehend it. I'm so overworked, so overwhelmed, like 10 times what I felt when Metroid Dread was announced. This is fucking ridiculous. An image
is doing this to me. Like, you have no idea how overworked I am right now. I just wanted to record this like reaction for you while I'm still hyped. Studios updated their banner on Twitter with that concept art of what appears to be Metroid Prime 4. That seems to heavily imply we're going to see the game this year. We haven't seen it yet, and this would be the time that you would show it, especially if you believe that we're going to get Metroid Prime Trilogy this year, or a remake or whatever. Are we about to see Metroid Prime 4? We have officially passed the 5-year mark since Metroid Prime 4 was announced. And I just wanted to take a brief moment to look back and reflect on everything that led to the point where we are right now. The initial reveal, the delay, all of that stuff. Because I think I speak for everyone here when I say these past 5 years in terms of Metroid Prime 4 have gone completely different than any of us ever hoped or expected. I want to take things back to 2016. Metroid Prime Federation Force had just released. People didn't like it at the time. Fans were complaining, a lot of them didn't buy it. The game sold terribly, but those who did buy the game really liked it. Myself included, I thought it was a really good game. And for those of us that played through, we were quite surprised at the ending when we get this cliffhanger ending of a Metroid egg being hatched and suddenly Psylocke shows up. That took all of us off guard. It certainly took me off guard because we had seen the ship in Metroid Prime 3, but this seemed to indicate that they very much intended to follow up on that story and that we would get another mainline Metroid Prime game, a fourth game.
4 years, 4 years. It has been 4 years. Metroid Prime 4 was restarted 4 years ago. That is unfathomable, to be honest with you. I remember when the delay happened, and I recorded my reaction video and reporting on the news. I was sitting at the desk here, and I just had this defeated, depressed mood about it all. It was not good news, to be honest. It completely shattered my hopes and wishes as a Metroid fan at the time. If any of you got the survey like I did, you probably noticed that in one of the questions, Nintendo mentioned Metroid Prime 4. Now, of course, first glance, you shrug, you go, whatever, this isn't a big deal. But did any of us expect them to acknowledge Metroid Prime 4? I certainly didn't. I thought about it. I thought it'd be fun if they did, but I didn't actually think they would, which is interesting. And I was so certain going into that direct that just happened that we would see Metroid Prime 4. Because I always felt like it was a November 2023 release. And recent rumors and so-called leakers and big Nintendo YouTubers like Andres Restart or Game Explain and a few others, Joey Ferris of Game Explain, they were all banking on the same thing, that it was going to be a 2023 release and that their sources had said the same thing. But that's not true. Or at least it's not true or at least it's not going to come out until, we're not going to see the game until right before release. Because otherwise, where is it? A lot of this is my own fault, sure, because I, for some inexplicable reason, set myself the date of November 2023. Why? Because Metroid Prime games in particular, all of them have been November, with the exception of the spin-off game. Oh my god. 20X9, so that's after Prime, that's not Prime 2, because 20X6 is Metroid Prime. It's Prime 4! Oh my god! Oh my god! The art style looks a bit strange. Okay, cool. They're expanding on Prime 3's mechanic. 7 years! It took 7 years for this. This is it. Oh my god. What is that?
amazing. Oh, the music!
This is the unknown planet Heroes.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Here, Samus finds a floating jungle with a colossal tree in its center.
Oh my god. I could cry, this is beautiful. What the fuck?
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
And it's a new alien race? I love that she does the thing with her hand. Oh, wow, we're seeing...
She's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
New aliens, fuck yes! Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Yes. You know, I was critical on the last trailer, but this looks amazing.
She explores the planet. Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
She looks beautiful.
Psychic abilities.
Psychic.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Whoa.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her being.
Whoa! No.
With the power of mind.
What the fuck? Yes! Why would we get a melee attack? Samus has a... Wait, what? Huh? Why does Samus have a bike? What? Okay. That's wonky. I mean, I wanted to see new features, so... That's so weird.